45 years ago, two passionate advocates came together with a bold vision: a world where people with disabilities could live with independence, dignity, and equal opportunity. In 1980, that vision became RAMP Disability Resources and Services. The 1980s were a time of change. At a time when accessibility and inclusion were far from guaranteed, RAMP became a voice for disability rights in our community. RAMP began by offering 4 core services: independent living skills training, peer support, information and referral, and education and advocacy. Independent living has always been at the heart of RAMP, helping people take control of their own lives. By teaching new skills, people with disabilities gain the tools to participate fully in daily living, social opportunities, and vocational activities.
The independent living philosophy has never changed from day one. It is making sure that all individuals have the right to live when, where, and how they choose. RAMP gives them the resources and tools and encouragement to be able to do that, whether it be learning how to use public transportation, how to advocate for your health care and receive appropriate services from a doctor, to obtaining the resources and benefits that you need in the community so that you can live independently.
In the 1990s, a landmark moment changed everything: the passage of the Americans with Disabilities Act. RAMP stood ready to help individuals and communities understand and embrace these new rights.
Prior to the ADA's passage in 1990, the protections for people with disabilities seeking housing, jobs, education, and really all sorts of opportunities, the protections just weren't really there before the ADA, which did a great job in codifying the actual expectations that our society has for accessibility.
This decade also marked major growth. RAMP purchased its Rockford building and expanded to new locations in DeKalb and Freeport. In 1996, the Youth Education and Advocacy Program was born, empowering students with disabilities to understand their rights, learn self-advocacy skills, and prepare for bright futures.
Youth education advocates teach parents the skills that they need to become effective advocates for their children. It can be very intimidating to go into an IEP meeting without support, so our advocates go in with the parents and help guide them through the special education process.
3 years later, the Community Reintegration Program began, helping individuals living in nursing homes move back into the community, establish their own homes, and live independently. Since then, RAMP has assisted 327 individuals to exit institutionalized setting and return to independent living. A recent CRP consumer stated, "What they are doing is wonderful. I wouldn't have what I have if it wasn't for them." The new millennium brought big strides. In 2008, RAMP began offering youth curriculum services, designed by educators and disability advocates for children with disabilities. These programs, tailored for kindergarten through high school, address key aspects of life, disability, and independence, ensuring equal opportunity for every student.
Some of the impact that we see of the curriculum in schools is with our older students, they really start to see how to transition effectively out into the community, whether it's through a job or independent living skills or post-secondary. With our junior high, middle school students, we really see them grow in their self-advocacy, understanding their disability and what they need and how to speak up for themselves. And for our younger students, we see them learn empathy towards people with disabilities. We see them move from pity to true empathy, and then we really focus with them on how to ensure access for others, even if it's as simple as how would we make this game available to play with our friends who are disabled.
The 2010s ushered in more growth and innovation, with the employment program launching in 2012. This program helps individuals with disabilities prepare for, find, and succeed in finding work. In 2018, Project Search was introduced, a unique, work-based program that prepares students with disabilities for employment. Since its start, Project Search has grown into 3 worksites. Graduates of these 3 collaborative Project Search worksites have obtained 129 jobs to date.
So RAMP identified a need in our community for people with disabilities to get assistance in finding and gainful employment in the community. So we vetted out a few different programs, and this many years ago, and now 700 plus consumers later, we've helped gain employment in the community. We continue to grow all the time. We spent a few years helping adults in our community go to work. And then a few years into that, we were able to start Project Search, which opens up a door to even more consumers to find jobs in the community.
Today, RAMP continues to be a leader and advocate for the disability community. With new programs, stronger advocacy, and determined staff.
RAMP continues to evolve, and I have witnessed incredible growth since I first started back in the 90s. I am so proud of our staff and of those we serve because we never stop asking what's next, what's missing, what does our community need to be truly inclusive. Today, we are serving more youth and adults than ever before. We've expanded our menu of services to make sure that every person at every age with any goal related to living independently has the support that they need to make that goal possible. We're proud of the work we do, from direct services to community-wide advocacy, and proud of the difference it makes. This work is not always easy, but then again, nothing truly worthwhile ever is. And never forget, we could not do this without you.